In this lesson, I'm going to do a few problem solving questions using rational numbers. So basically how fractions are applied to the real world. And I will be doing all the questions without using any algebra. So the first question which I'm going to do is find 3/5 of 85 euros. And we know in math of means multiplication. So this is 3 by 5 multiplied by 85. So you will get 85 is same as 85 over 1, and you can cancel out this. So this becomes 3 into 17. So this is 51 euros. That's your answer. So 51 euros. The next question is, Rob eats 1/3 of a watermelon one day and 3/8 of the watermelon the next day. What fraction of the watermelon remains? So we need to tell that how much is left. So let's say that the whole watermelon is 1. So let's say 1 is the whole watermelon. So which means he already ate 1/3. So 1/3 is of watermelon is he ate first day and 3/8 on the next day, which means the remaining is going to be 1 minus 1/3 minus 3 by 3/8. Now we need to find out how much is left. Now we need to do is least common divisor here. And as we can see, 3 and 8, the least common divisor is going to be 3 times 8, which is equal to 24. So I'm going to change everything into 3 over 8. So this is multiply by 24. So this we need to multiply by 24. 24. This is by 8. And then this is multiply by 3. So remember, when you add or subtract fraction, your numerator, your denominator has to be same. So that's why we took least common divisor. So here, we got here 24 over 24 minus 8 over 24, 9 over 24. And that's the benefit of 1. You can change 1 to any numerator and any denominator. So that is the best part of having 1 here. So 24 over 24, and now we know how to. 24 is common. 24 minus 8 minus 9. So 24 minus 17. So you got here 7 divided by 24. So that is your final answer here. Okay. The next one is, so Millie calculated that her bicycle cost 183rd of the cost of her father's car, and if the car cost $38,014, what did her bicycle cost? So we need to find the cost of her bicycle. So here I'm going to just set up this. First of all, so we have Millie here, and then Millie's father. So Millie's father car and Millie's bicycle. Now we know the cost. Now we need to see that what is the cost. What are the numbers which is given here? So there are two things given, Millie and Millie's father. So Millie has a bicycle and Millie's father has a car. And we know the cost of the car is $38,014. And we also know we have to find, now what we have to find is the cost of the bicycle. Now, what else do I need to know here, or what do I know here is the cost of the bicycle is 183rd of the cost of her father's car. So that means 1 over 83rd of this number. And of means again multiplication. So 1 over 83 times 38,1400 will give you the cost of the Millie's bicycle. Now I'm going to use calculator because it's a big number, so we can use calculator here. So I'm going to use calculator in this case. So here I'm using the fraction feature which you have in your so I'm not sure if you can see. Okay, so yeah, so you enter this in your calculator and then you can find out the answer here is, okay, so I'm going to enter 38,014 divide by 83, and that is equal to $458. So it's $458 is the cost of millis by cycle. So $458. Okay. The next question we are going to do here is, over 3 successive days, Colin builds 1/3, 1/5, and 1/4 of the brickwork of his new garage. What fraction must he complete on the 4th and the final day? So now we already know that 3 successive days means it could be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. So now he's working 1/3, he did 1/3 on one day, and then 1/5, and then 1/4. And now, so the total work done by him in these 3 days is 1/3 plus 1/5 plus 1/4. So this is the total work done by Colin in 3 successive days. Now we need to find the remaining. So again, let's say that the total work done by Colin is this much, but the total work needed to be done, let's say, is 1. So let's say the total work needed to be done is equal to 1. So which means how much he has to still do, how much is still remained is 1 minus 1/3, 1/5, and 1/4. Use of bracket is really important here. Now, you can do this question in 2 different ways. One way you can do is 1 minus 1/3 minus 1/5 minus 1/4. So you can open the bracket here, and when you open the bracket, if you have negative in front of bracket, then the sign inside will change. So that's why now we have negative 1/3, negative 1/4, negative 1/5, and negative 1/4. So one way you can do like this, and now you can make the whenever you are subtracting fraction, adding fractions, you need to make the denominator same. So in this case, the LCD is going to be 60, which is 3 times 5 times 4, and so we have to make the denominator 60. So I'm going to multiply this by 60, this by 20, and this one by 12, and this is by 15. So I will get here, so I'm going to combine this here, 60 minus 20 minus 12 minus 50, and in the denominator I got 60. So when you do that, this is going to be 60 minus, so 20 and 12, 32 and 47. So you will get 13 divided by 60 as your final answer. Okay, so if you open the bracket, this you can do in one step. If you decided not to open the bracket, then the first thing you need to do here is you need to simplify whatever is in the bracket. So you will do 1/3, 1/5, 1/4, and then you are going to again make the denominator same. So 20, 20, 12, 12, and then 15 and 15. So if you don't open the bracket, you are doing this in 2 steps. So that is 20 plus 12 plus 15 over 60, which is 47 over 60. And now you have to do is 1 minus 47 over 60, and then you need to do again the same thing. So 1 and then 60 times 60, which gives you 13 over 60. So it's up to you whether you want to open the bracket and then simplify it, or without opening the bracket, first you simplify whatever is in the parentheses and then you do 1 minus. Okay, so the next question is 200 kilogram of sugar must be poured into packets so that there is 2/5 kg of sugar is there per packet. So how many packets will be filled with 200 kg of sugar. So I'm going to first set up or underline the important things which I need to know. So 200 kilogram of sugar, which I need to find out how many packets we needed for 200 kg of sugar. What is the another information which I know is that per packet, per means in one pack. In one packet, how much sugar we can put is 2/5 kg sugar we can put in one packet. So I'm going to just write down here. So 2/5 kg sugar is equal to one packet. And what I have to do here is 200 kg sugar. How many packets? That's what I need to find out. So what I'm going to do here is 2/5 kg sugar, and if it's one packet, I can write that's the best part of using one as a whole in the previous questions also, because one packet, and here I have 2/5 packet, so I can change 1 into 5/5 because that is also like a one packet. This is going to help me to find out how many packets I need for 1 kilogram of sugar. So I am going to find out how many packets do I need for 1 kg of sugar. So 2/5 is one packet, right? So for 1 kg, how much is it? 1 kg, one packet is 5/5, or 1 kg is also 5/5. So 2/5 kg is in one packet, then another 2/5 kg, which means because 1 kg can be written as 5/5. So 2/5, 2/5, and then I need 1/5, right? So here, this is one packet, then I have another packet, and then half of the packet, right? So how many packets do I need here? So I need here 2.5 packets for 1 kg sugar. Now for 200 kg sugar, I will need 200 times 2.5 packets. Now I know that there are again multiple ways to solve it. 2/2, I can change this mixed fraction into improper fraction, which is same as 2 times 2 plus 1, which is 5 divided by 2. So 5 divided by 2, and then I can simplify. So 500 packets. I will need 500 packets. Or you can also do 200 times 2, which is 400 packets. And then 200 times half, which is 100 packets. So you will need 500 packets again. Okay, so it's up to you which way you want to use here. But the most important thing here was to be able to find how much do we need for 1 kg. That is not the only way to do these kind of problems, but I think it's more conceptual. If you see, without using any algebra, how did we do using fractions to find out how many sugar packets you needed for 200 kg. Now the next one is 2400 kg of ice cream is put into plastic containers. So we have, I'm again going to kind of underline the important bits here, and then we have to put 2400 kg of ice cream in plastic containers, and which hold 304 kilogram each. Each is again 1. So for one container, so I'm going to write down here, so 3/4 kg goes into one container. And remember, what we have to do is 400 kg, and we need to figure out how many containers do we need here. Again, I'm going to use the same strategy which I used for the previous question. So first thing, I need to find out how many do I need for 1 kg. Now, again, 1 kg, you always need to look at what you have for the denominator. So we have 3/4 kg. In the previous question, I had 2/5 of the sugar. So that's why I converted 1 kg into 5/5, because I had 5 in the denominator. Here, I have 3/4 kg. So I'm going to rewrite 1 as 4/4 kg. Okay. Now I'm going to figure out how many containers I need for 1 kg. So 1 kg, I already have 3/4, and then remaining is 1/4. For 3/4, I have 1 container, which means how much container I do need here? So that is going to be 1/4. right? Which is same as 5 over, sorry, it is going to be 1/3, because what is happening here is in 1 kg, you have 3/4, which is 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, right? And then we have remaining 1/4, which means this is for 1 kg, and for this one, as you can see here, is 1/3, which is equal to 4/3. So this is what this, for 1 kg we need 4/3 containers, okay? Which means for 2400 kg, I will need 2400 multiplied by 4/3 containers. And now, again, you can simplify. This is 800, so which means 3200 containers. I will need that many containers. Okay? If you don't want to cancel out, again, you can do is 2400. 1/3 of 2400 is 800, and then 800 times 4 is 3200 containers. There are multiple ways of doing this. Okay? So one more time. So you had 2400 kilogram of ice cream that is put into plastic containers which hold 3/4 kg each. And how many plastic containers are needed? That's what we need to find out for 2400 kg of ice cream. So we already knew 3/4 kg is one container, and we also know 3/4 is same as 1/4, 1/4, 1/4. And then we change 1 kg into 4/4 kg, which means I already know for 3/4 I need one container. So for the remaining 1/4 I will need 1/3 container. And then for 2400 we multiply by 1/3. Please make sure that you pause the video and do these problems. After you watch the video, you take notes, but after I'm done with the problems, you also make sure that you give it a try without looking at my solutions. Okay, the next one is John says that his income is now 3.5 times what it was 20 years ago. If his current annual income is, current means at present, is 63,000, what was his income 20 years ago? So I'm going to again set up what is the information which is given. So first thing is 20 years ago, and his income, we don't know that, okay? But now at present, we know that his income was 3.5 times the income which he had 20 years ago. So I'm going to just say that, let's say that it was like $1, okay? So let's say at that time it was $1, which means now it is $3.5. What is the another information given? It is also given that his current annual income is 63,000. So 3.5 is equal to $63,000. And what we need to find out, that how much is $1. Okay. Now 3.5 is 63,000, which means what else we can do here is, if I change it into a mixed fraction into improper fraction, this is 7/2, which is equal to $63,000. And what do I need to do is, I need to find out how much is 1. So how do I get 1 from 7/2? The one thing I can do here is, if I multiply everything by 2, so what will I get here? 7/2 multiplied by 2 is 63,000 times 2. So this is 7 is equal to 126,000. And now to get 1, what do I need to do? I can divide by 7. So 1 is equal to, when you divide 126,000 by 7, this is $18,000. Again, this is not the only way, but this is more conceptual understanding of. So what I did is, I said 7/2 is 63,000, and we are trying to find that how much is the $1, because that's what we said was his income 20 years ago. Now to find out 1 from here, what are we doing is 7/2 is 63,000. So to be able to do 1, to find out how much is 1, we need kind of a whole number here. So I try to get rid of the denominator. So whatever is in the denominator, I multiplied by 2. So I got 7 parts, or you can say 3.5. It's like a part, which is 63,000. And then we found 7 parts is equal to 126,000, which means 1 part is equal to $18,000. Okay, the last one is Sylvia owns 1/3 of a bakery, 2/5 of a grocery shop, and 1/6 of a clothing store. So we have Sylvia, and she's owner of 1/3 owner of bakery shop, and for grocery shop she is 2/5 owner of a grocery shop, and for clothing store she's 1/6. So it's like a 1/3 is her share in the bakery shop, 2/5 in grocery, and 1/6 in the clothing store. Again, I will underline or circle the final, circle the important information when I read the question. And the profit from these 3 stores last year were, these are the profits given, and the important key word here is respectively. Respectively means, so if bakery comes first, so the first number is the profit for bakery. Second number is grocery, so second number is the profit from grocery shop. Third number is the clothing store, so the third number is the profit from the clothing store. So I'm going to write down the profit here. So let me write down how much profit was made. So here we got, okay, then we have 436,215, $313,200. So this is 215,610. Respectively means, as I explained, in the same order. So this is the profit we got. Now we need to find how much profit did Sylvia made. So how much was her profit? Because this is the overall profit from the bakery shop last year. This is the overall from grocery shop. This is the overall from clothing store. So we need to find out how much is the profit for Sylvia. Now, for Sylvia, she's not going to get the whole number as a profit. So her profit from the bakery shop is going to be 1/3 of 215,610 plus 2/5 of 436,215 plus 1/6 of 313,200. So this is the profit she's going to make. So now off we know is multiply. So 2/5 into 436,215, 1/6 into, now you have to use calculator here since we are dealing with big numbers. So when you use your calculator, so make sure that you enter all of these values in one go, and you can use brackets to do that, or you can use the fraction feature depending on your calculator. So I'm going to, if I enter this, so I'm going to show you very quickly. So we got 215,610 divide by 3 plus, okay, so plus 2 by 5 and multiply by 436,215, and then plus 1/6 multiply by 313,200, and when I enter it, you got $298,556. So that is her profit, which she got from these 3 bakery shop, grocery shop, and clothing stores. That's it for today's lesson.